Oops. Hi guys, welcome back to another weigh-in. Oh my days, this week. Whew. How's it gone? How has it gone? Have we got stars on there or taken them off? My God, this week. It's been a delicious week. It's been a cakey week. It's been a good week. It's been a bad week. Where do I start? Right. I lost £4 last week. Yay! Happy with that. This week it's been my mother's 80th birthday celebrations. As you'll know if you watch me every day, I've done a buffet. And who doesn't like a buffet more than me? I flipping love a buffet, especially a beige one. Anyway, did the buffet get me? It did get me in the end, but you know, it was my mother's 80th. So I started off on the day of my mother's surprise little party we had for her at the house, thinking, right, I've got an easier day on my app. Started off counting my breakfast, which I did count wrong, which somebody pointed out, so thanks for that. Counted my crumpets, it's 26 calories. I knew they weren't 26 calories. I just selected the wrong thing on the app and didn't double check, you know, probably didn't have my specs on. So I underestimated my breakfast anyway, which didn't matter because by the end of the night, I'd had more than my calories share anyway for the day. While I was putting it out, the buffet, I was sampling a couple of bits just to make sure they tasted all right, you know, as you do. And then when it came to the actual buffet, I didn't really have that much. And then there was quite a lot left over, and I tended to eat a bit of it then, and I was like, just have a bit of that, just have a bit of that. Oh, a bit more cake. The cake my mother had, right, I decided not to make her birthday cake. I could have made the birthday cake, but icing it and making it look nice rather than just tasting nice is a bit beyond my skills at the moment. So we had a birthday cake made. It was somebody that I used to work with. And I think she's like self-taught, but she does fabulous cakes. That was her cake. And I would say I probably consumed less than a quarter, but near maybe a quarter of that cake. Yes, I did. Not in one day, over the 2 days. But it was like, right, I've eaten what I've eaten today. It was my mother's birthday. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Draw a line, forget the day, move on to the next day where I'm going to be good. Or am I? Started off, woke up, right, that day's over with. Don't ruin it now, Kaza. Come on. So I gets up, start off my day, and I was so knackered. I was like, oh, I'm not filming today. Well, that was the start of it, wasn't it? Not filming. Filming what I eat, even though some of you probably don't agree with what I eat. I know that. But it helps me stay within my calories. So not filming for one day was like, oh, it's lovely. And do you know what? It was lovely not filming myself for a day. Just having a day, doing nothing. So, yeah, that went downhill fast. There was a lump of pate left in the fridge. I was like, what do you want for lunch, everyone? They all wanted different things. So I was like, I'll have that bit of pate, bit of chutney, bit of real butter, a couple of bits of white bread. Bloody delicious it was too. So I had that. And then the kids were like, can we have some grandma's birthday cake? And I'm like, yeah. Birthday cake. And then I can't even remember what else they ate. I didn't even track that day. So it was like, right, tomorrow, girl, back on it. So yesterday, I went to weigh in boots, as I do, because I weigh on a Monday, even though the video comes out on a Tuesday. And I drew that line that needed drawing after 2 days of eating total rubbish instead of the rubbish I usually eat. So it was like, right, once I've got that one day, once I've had a bad day, as long as I get the next day that I'm good, I'm back on it again. It's weird. Just once I get that one day of being good over, it's like my brain resets and I'm right. So yesterday I was perfect. I came in with 144 calories left over I didn't use, which I didn't need to use, where before it'd be like, oh, what can I have for that? So yeah, but I've had a bit of a rejig again, you know, went on the app as I do now and again, because when I've lost so many pounds or that, I think, oh, I'll have a look and see if I need to lower my calories. I don't lose, say, 6 stone, then think, oh, maybe I should change my calories. Every sort of 8 pound stone, maybe, I'll have a look. You don't go down many calories if you do it that often. But I thought I'll give it a go. So on my weight loss charts, I've got 2. I've got a Christmas one and a standard one. Now, when I started calorie counting, I didn't start off with putting in my heaviest weight, which was 26 stone 13. Yes, don't adjust your volume. I did say that. So I thought, right, I'm going to stick my heaviest weight in, which will then give me my overall weight loss ever from the biggest I was to what I am now. So that overall weight loss from my heaviest to yesterday when I weighed is 6 stone 4 pound. So I'm going to go with that. However, because I changed my starting weight, it then changed my calories to 2,530, I think it was, for the day. And I was thinking, oh, bloody lovely that too. Nice bit of calories. However, in my head, I know that's wrong. It's obviously picked up 26 stone 13, thinking that's what I am now, even though it's kept all my weights. And it's like, right, she needs that amount of calories. So I knew that was wrong. So instead of going on NutriCheck and putting it all in again and working out my calories, I thought I'd give James Smith a dabble again, because I do like him. Not only visually, I like his banter, because, you know, it says a few of the words I like to use, you know, some starting with C and B and all that. So I do like him as a person, as he comes across, and I do like what he says, and I agree with what he says, and blah, blah, blah. If you don't follow him, he's on Instagram, and, you know, check him out, James Smith. That's him there. It's quite easy on the eye, you know. So I thought I'll have a go with him again. So, well, not literally, you know, as much as I'd like to. He's a bit young for me. But yeah, so he gave me, I tell you now, I've got this, I've got the thing, right. He gave me 1,999 calories a day, which is 39 calories less than what NutriCheck gave me as of like what I was using last week. So I have put in my own calories, because on NutriCheck you can go in and it says set your own goals, and you can put that in there. You can do calorie, fats, proteins, all the macros. I only do the calories at the moment. I don't do the proteins, the fats and whatever. Yes, maybe I should, but no, I don't. And I've got no intention of doing it at the moment. So I changed the calories to 1,999. However, this week I have got a Christmas party with my girls I used to work with at Leeks. We keep in touch. They were great friends. They weren't just work colleagues. And they kindly invited me on their works do. So I'm going there on Saturday. I'm going out for a meal in a hotel and a dance and all that. Not that I dance, you know. So I thought I'll stick an easier day in for that day, because then I haven't got to be too rigid, because it's a 3-course meal. If I'm careful in the day, then that should more than cover it. So stuck in an easier day, and then I go bingo. As you know, I do like a game of bingo, and I'm going to bingo with Jess on Wednesday. So I stuck one in for Wednesday, and that was that. So after doing that, that gave me 1,793 calories a day, every day bar Wednesday and Saturday, which gave me 2,599 calories. So 2,599 calories, which is flipping delicious. I've got to say, what you can have for that, you know? But I then had a thought on my easier days. I'm still having 2, but it's Dexter's birthday today. He's 10, he's young. He's going to want me to have cake. We're having a takeaway tonight of his choice, which happens to be exactly the same as what Jackson wanted. There's like a pizza shop up the top of our estate, Pizza Delight. We're going to have, well, do you know what he wants for his birthday? The most unhealthiest crap ever. But, you know, it's his birthday and I allow him to eat stuff like that. He wants doner meat and chips. No salad. Don't know. It's his birthday. He's having it. I'm going to have a shish kebab. Now, on Jackson's birthday, if you remember, I had a shish kebab, which is so-called healthy. It's not the chicken on the stick that they shave off that looks like an elephant's leg. It's the shish kebab on the skewers, so it's proper chicken and being marinated. However, I brought it home, I weighed it, I put a plate on the scales, took the whole kebab out, salad, pita bread, everything, went on NutriCheck and weighed it against the takeaway values, and it was over 1,000 calories just for that kebab. So that's what I'm going to do again today. So for me to have an easier day today of 2,599 calories is going to be brilliant, because I'm going to Tesco's with my mother. She wants some shopping. So we're having lunch in Tesco's, and then it will allow me to have something with my mother. It will allow me to have the takeaway with the kids, and even a little slice of Dexter's caterpillar cake, which I'm not that fussed on, but you know, he's going to want me to have a bit of his cake. I can have a little bit. And there's room for probably something else if I'm hungry later. Do you know what I mean? So easier days, I wouldn't necessarily say, oh, have easier days every week, although you can. At the end of the day, your budget at the start of the week, you can eat it however you want it. You can pan it out however you want through the week, as long as you don't go over your weekly allowance of calories. So yeah, so I've ended up having Tuesday today as an easier day, and then Saturday for the party. I will have easier days the week after as well, because I'm going out the Saturday after to another party. You know, it's party season, even though I don't do parties really, you know. So yeah, just seeing what notes I put on here. So 1,793 and then 2,599 for the 2 days. 6 stone, 4 pounds in total from my heaviest to what I am today, which is 288 pounds. Yeah, 288 pounds is what I weigh in poundage, because I worked it out with the calculator on James Smith, which, if you can do your maths, will let you know that this week I...
Life systems failure.
Gained 4 pounds. So the 4 pounds I lost last week has been chucked back on my hips. However, I'm very confident that 4 pounds will be gone with maybe a little bit of extra, because I've already weighed this morning on my scales and I'm down 2 pounds already. So I'm confident by next Monday I'll have a good weight loss. And again, I'm a bit wary of boot scales, although I'm sticking with them, because my scales 1 week will be exactly the same as Boots, and the next week they will weigh me differently. So last week, I was bang on the scales in boots, which weighed me 20 stone 5, and so did my scales. This week, my scales made me 20 stone 8, meaning I gained £3. However, boot scales made me 20 stone 9, saying that I'd put on £4. So, I shall show you my tickets. Like I say, I'm going with Boots' scales. And I'm just looking at my notes here that I wrote down. And I've got 1,759 in the week. And up the top, I've got 1,793. I'll double check and stick it on the screen because I'm on my phone at the moment, so I can't check. But I'll put it on there and show you what, the jargon. I'm actually waiting for someone to come and lock the door, so any minute now the door's going to go, I reckon. So yeah, here's last week's 20 stone 5. And here's this week's 20 stone 9. However, I'm not 20 stone 9 now. On my scales this morning, I'm 20 stone 6. So who knows? It's just a number. It's just a number. I feel thinner. I feel better. I still have all my aches and pains, don't get me wrong. They don't seem to get any better. But I just feel, thinner. I feel more, I don't know, what do I feel more? I just feel better. I feel like I'm in control because I'm eating the foods that I like to eat and I enjoy them. It's just obviously, calorie counting. You have a slice of pizza or 2 slices of pizza instead of the whole pizza, It's all, you can't say, oh, I'm doing calorie counting and just eat everything unlimited because it's not going to work. You're just going to gain weight. And it just goes to show 2 days of just eating. And I wouldn't say I went particularly mad. And I wasn't eating all day long. I just ate obviously more. I didn't portion control anything. And I did obviously have a bit too much of my mother's cake, which was blinking lovely. So if anybody lives near me and needs a cake and can get to Bather, let me know and I'll give you the details for the lady because, oh my God, it was so tasty. Right, so this week I am £4 up. Next week, I'm not going to say I can guarantee you, but I reckon I am going to be about £4 off and a bit more. Fingers crossed. So if you want to find out how I do this week, check in every day to find out. There will be a vlog up later. There wasn't one on yesterday because I had a day off from filming. But yesterday's day was vlogged, so it'll be up at 5:30 later. So if you have got this far in the video and you haven't minded listening to me jabber on, then put in the comments a little Christmas emoji. Let's get in the spirit for whatever Christmas emoji you like. And then I can see which ones watch me right to the end. And also, talking of Christmas, where are they? These weight loss charts that I have got, I was just thinking as I removed my stars, these would make really good Christmas gifts because who in January doesn't think, right, it's January, it's a new year, let's start, let's diet, let's lose weight. I know a lot of people come New Year, they're all geared up, but I can't remember how many weeks, but there is an average of where people are really geared up and then it dies off and then they don't bother. But I'm doing it all the time. I have to do it all the time. I need to be slimmer. So these weight loss charts, they are from a lovely lady who's got a company called Winstercreations. I have got a discount code. I will stick all the details below in the description box if you're interested in buying one. However, for those of you who know anyone who's geared up to get Christmas over, start January, These would be fab. I mean, this is obviously a Christmas countdown one, which, am I going to get it filled by the end of the time? I don't know. I'll try. However, this one is my one I was using, which I have actually put all the stars on now for my total weight loss. So one side of it is completely full and the other side is just over half full. So if you do have a lot of weight to lose, like myself, she can do double-sided ones, or obviously if you just need one with less on it, they're just one-sided. So if you have any queries, if you message Winstercreations, they will be able to answer any questions you've got. But yeah, check them out. They don't just do weight loss charts, they do meal planners, and they do other lovely things other than weight loss. So check them out. And what is even better is the lady is absolutely lovely. So yeah, help all these small businesses out, I say. So next week, check me out to see how I've done. Oh, and it's just such a trying time this time of year, especially December with the parties, all the food. I went in Marks and Spencer's and oh my God, the Christmas food they've got looks absolutely delicious. Right, enough jabbering on. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for your support. And thank you so much for everybody that wished my mother a happy birthday. I've showed her the messages and she had a little cheeky smile. She has thoroughly enjoyed her 80th after saying she didn't want to celebrate. And thank you so much to anyone that has sent her a card, and especially to Maureen, who sent her a lovely little gift. So yeah, see you next week, or I'll see you later for a daily vlog. And don't forget, if you're not subscribed, I would love you to be. And if you could like the video, because it apparently gets it out there somehow. And if I could get my subscribers up to 3,500 by Christmas, that would be fantastic. So thanks, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye.